You thank God. Okay, I delete some space. Thank you. Judy, your computer still not able to on, right?
Yeah, we can't.
Okay. So get it fixed, hopefully by next week. Okay, so let's talk about the Hanging Garden of Babylonians. One of my favorite subjects of this one is because topics because as you can see, most of the multi-story car park in Singapore nowadays, we have done some rooftop gardens, or even in the HDB flat, some of the very latest HDB flat, if you're staying a high floor, they have a rooftop gardens, or yeah, the multi-story car parks, as well as some of the condominiums, or even the some commercial buildings, they built a very nice rooftop gardens. So what happened is that this king, his wife married to him, and the king stayed in the desert. So the queen missed out all the fauna, those beautiful, lively trees and creatures. So she was kind of very homesick. So no choice, the husband, the king, decided to bring the entire forest to the desert and build on top of the rooftop so the wife can enjoy it. So that's how it comes about, right? So of course, the rest, the greatest for this, I would say, the Great Wall of China. I feel that it's one of the best because as being a Chinese, this is a place that we tell the world that thousands of years that Qin Shi Huang built this wall, not only to prevent the barbarians to attack China, it's also a wall that shows significance, importance for the Chinese culture's heritage and the architectures and the engineering that they have thousands of years until now. So being a Chinese, I'm definitely proud of that, the Great Wall of China. And this is the only visible things that can be seen out of space. Okay, that you can see it. And I use this Great Wall of China during my JC debates. And of course, the opposition party say the Great Wall of China is like a wall that can be broken down and people will still penetrate and attack. But my argument is that even without the wall, if let's say we don't even have a wall, you can't even prevent. Well, as they say that prevention is better than cure. So it's good to have a wall to deter some attack, just like the firewall in a computer, right? So today's lesson, we are talking about the 7 wonders or the places that has interest, because ultimately in your exam or in your daily practices, you might come across some of these wonders and you might talk about it and discuss how these wonders can affect our daily lives, just like the Hanging Garden of Babylonians. What about the Greek pyramids? Does it really affect? How about the Great Wall of China's? It may indirectly affect to certain extent based on how you view it. Like I mentioned, the Great Wall of China, I use it in my argument for my study, right? And debate. So what about the leading tower of Pisa and about the Eiffel Tower, or even some Greek places like Taj Mahal? Jaden, you know about the Taj Mahal story? Do you know about it? Any idea, Han Ye and Judy? Okay, no. Taj Mahal was built in remembrance of his dead wife, the king. When the wife died, he wanted to build a most beautiful palace and that kind of things. And you get the best architects, engineers, craftsmanship, everything to come and design this Taj Mahal. And after they finished building, you know what happened to Jaden? The king can chop off all the hands and blind them all of the architects and designers. They built this palace is to commemorate his dead wife. And he go and chop off the hands and blind those people so that they will not build the similar Taj Mahal as beautiful as it is. But of course, Tian Yu Yan, Jaden, okay, because you are doing bad things. A few years later, the king died, and that's the story. So, but the Taj Mahal become a very iconic building, a place of interest for people to visit. And I heard the tourists is visiting Taj Mahal, but unfortunately, the handling and the housekeeping and the taking care of the Taj Mahal is not in good condition because of pollutions and because of the acid rains, and they start to corrode the whole entire buildings. And now, because of visitor, right, the heat energy all moving in, and then it cause all these things. So now they slowly stop the tourists from visiting lesser. But this is a cash cow where the Taj Mahal is to attract tourists to come to India. But because of that, they start to reduce. As compared to China, the Great Wall of China people are still visiting, right? And the people there know how to maintain the wall, make the wall more better, nicer for people to visit, right? So you see the two different countries with two different thinkings, two different places who have the best, the 1,000 years of wanderers, but unfortunately, one choose not to do something, whereas Chinese like to do something and make sure that it preserve the heritage. And the most important thing is allowed many generations to enjoy the Great Wall of China. As the saying goes, 不到长城不好汉. You heard this, Jaden? 你听过吗？韩业，不到长城不好汉。You ask your daddy and mommy, they will know. They'll tell you that. So it's good. Jaden, have you visited the Great Wall of China? Yes. 韩业就你有吗？有啊。这样你们是一个好汉子啊。All right. So today we're talking about the seven wonders. So honestly, which one do you think is best? Hanye, which one do you think you like it?
I really like the pyramids of Giza.
Here, no need to be here. It can be anything, not necessarily here. It must be for historical value.
I think I would still like the pyramids of Giza because if you think about it, like,
Which
during
one?
ancient times,
Which
like
which places?
pyramids of Giza.
Oh, seriously, I really like the pyramids. Wait, 为什么?
Because like if you think about it, thousands of years ago, they are able to take those huge bricks and then turn them into pyramids. And that is like a very fascinating story lah.
A bit distorting your voice, but I hear you that because it's a very great architecture. Wondering how they move the stone all the way to the top. And last time they do not have those like cranes or drones or heavy machineries to bring out the things down. And then wheel and barrows at that time was not fully invented. Wow. Agree. How about Junie? Which wonders would you want to choose if you have a chance to visit?
The Great Pyramid of Giza.
Also Pisa. Also pyramid.
Yeah, it looks
Why?
fun. Because the Pyramid of Giza, right? It contains a lot of history. Then I would like to learn like how the
Get a lot of
Egyptians
what?
built.
Get a lot of what? Sorry.
Huh?
What do you say? Get a lot of what?
No, because the pyramids, right, got a lot of history. Then I want to learn like how the Egyptian like built the pyramid, but without like any technology.
Yeah, I agree. Great Wall of China also 嘞。你听过孟母窟江啊？孟母窟长城吗？孟母
Yeah,
啊，你有听过吗？你们
I know.
what happened? Okay, Jaden, before I go on my story, how about you? Okay, Junie, that's what a great pyramid.
Yeah.
Jaden? Yes.
I want to choose between three.
Which one?
Great Wall of China, Great Pyramid of Giza, or the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Which
Because
one? All the three.
I say Leaning Tower of Pisa
Oh, why?
because like it's like both of them say it's amazing how the ancient people they managed to build a tower that's actually
Sorry, that one is Italy, Europe.
yeah.
That one is not Asia. Carry on.
I'm saying ancient.
Oh, ancient. Sorry, I thought Asia. Sorry, my fault.
Okay.
Ancient.
So it's amazing how the people in the past, they can build a tower that's like leaning to one side because it really shows that people from the past, they might be better at architecture than people in the present, even
哟，你给那些 modern
like the
architect 听到他
technology.
打死你啊！还有吗？
Not really, no.
Hey, bro, maybe when the person was drawing the leading pizza, he was drunkard He was very drunk already. Or maybe he having a hiccup. Then he lead the pizza up like that. No, maybe he was having a hiccup or drunk. That's why he do that. Yeah, I agree. Do you know there's a formula for that? That pizza. And whatever you go, it looks straight, and then the thing go down will not come out, something like that. Yeah, I agree. The ancient peoples, that's why all the mathematicians' formulas, all these are from the ancients. That's why we start to enhance, enforce, and ensure the continuity of these formulas for just not math and science, everything. Great Wall of China, this lady was Meng Mu. I think something like that. So this lady was waiting for her husband. After 10 years later, the wall was built. And of course, all the survivors will come back home lah, from the building of the Great Wall of China. Some really cannot come back. So some came back and then he was looking at for the husband. How come the husband never come back? So he ran all the way, and at the wall there, she really cried for 3 days and 3 nights, that kind of things. Until 她感动了上天, the God of heavens. And then they decided to rain very badly, rain until the soil, the mud of the Great Wall of China give way, and then the portion of the wall collapsed, no, because of her cry and touched the God of heavens and everything. And then this news went to Qin Shi Huang, and Qin Shi Huang personally came down and said, wow, how come this lady is so powerful that, at this place, at this time, you can really cry until the Great Wall can collapse? So that is a story. How true it is, that's maybe a myth, or maybe it's not true, but maybe it's true in terms. But you go and Google it. 闷什么 something 哭残城. Okay, it's a story, and it showed the effect. So honestly, I would like to go to places like the Northern Lights, Mount Fuji. That's not ancient, but in ancient, I would like to also like to go to pyramids. But do you know, going to the pyramid is very jinx, and very superstitious, because these are all the dead kings may have made a curse inside. In one of my ghost story book that I written many years ago in 1994, and it's called the Eerie Ghost Story. And one of my ghost story is called The Ring. Okay, and these archaeologists with the daughter and the student went to the Egypt there to dig out something, and then found a ring. And this ring, there was a curse by this pharaoh that whoever wear this ring will turn into an evil spirit and start killing people and all these things. So yeah, this is my own imagination story. If you want to buy this Eerie Ghost story book, don't have it, no more. Okay, but I have to reprint the story. But then again, this is something I feel that is very interesting. That these 7 wonders, or all these wonders, the ancient wonders or the latest wonders we have here, give the places that we are talking about. And sometime it came out in the comprehension passage to show that this wonder has what the 3 of you gentlemen, you mentioned it. I just want to know how they built this wall, built these pyramids, what kind of technology at that time, how they do it. I believe they do 24/7 every day and night without fear to build this. And of course, at the expense of a lot of manpower, soldiers, food supply, raw materials, all the things that come together to build the Great Wall of China, the Leaning Pisa Tower, and in Italy, the pyramids, or even the Hanging Garden Babylonians. I think the king must attract a lot of people to bring the whole entire forest to the desert. Okay, and then the rest, the temple of Artemis, also the same. The statue of Zeus. Zeus is the god. Okay, the Greek god, the Greek god. So you were wondering why should I mention the 7 wonders? Because it ever came out in the passage. So at least you know there's a story behind. At least you know these are the places of interest that can help you. Right. So what about Uncle Raymond's places? So in case you are writing to your cousin who say, hey bro, Jaden, I want to come to Singapore. Can you show me some of the places like Garden by the Bay? We don't need to talk. Singapore, but Botanic Garden don't need to talk. East Coast Park is all about cycling. Macritchie Reservoir. I'm not sure you want to bring your cousin to Macritchie Reservoir. Okay, Labrador Nature Reserve. I went there before. I brought my student there before. Southern Reaches, no, I'm not sure. Pongo Waterway Park. Okay, fine. Okay, that is the places that you can think of in case your SW kid come up for situation writing, that invite your relatives or friends overseas or cousins from overseas to come to Singapore to visit all these places. Chinatown, Little India, North National Museums, Peranakan Museum, Asia Council. Okay, all this Haji Lane. This is the Indian one, and Fort Canning. Fort Canning is a very historical. I think Sec 1 you studied this Fort Canning before. The artifacts was found there, and in fact, Fort Canning now is used for wedding ceremony, register of marriage. So out of these places, lifestyle, I will bring my cousin from, let's say, Australia coming to Singapore, and he has now been in Singapore for the past 10 years. So there's a big drastic changes, or 10 or 15 years. So I bring Garden by the Bay, Singapore Botanic, no, okay, maybe East Coast Park. Or this one, maybe this one, Labrador. Then this one, Chinatown, yes. Peranakan, maybe I'll bring them. But you must talk about Peranakan's museum things. National Museum, of course. Little India, yes. In if let's say your friends are Indian, yes, okay, Fort Canning. So these are the places. So quick one, let's move on. Okay, waterfront view, of course. Marina Barrage, nothing lah. Have you been there, Jaden, Hanye, and Junie? Marina Barrage, where they store water there. Very boring. Nothing
Kite
to see
flying.
about the water. Huh?
Kite flying.
You went?
You fly the kite.
I go there and fly kite, to be honest. Nothing there. I feel very boring. I went to do a setup in bazaars where they do a marathon 42-kilometer runs. So I set up bazaar for my boss. But okay lah, very nice view lah. You can see the kaleidoscope of the whole entire Singapore. Fly kite. Then to tell you about the water stuff, things like that. Well. Okay, Malayan Park, yeah, I think I'll go there. Changi Broadwalk, yeah. I feel quite haunted there for Changi. I don't know. Seriously. Because you know about Sokchin, right? Jaden? Have you heard of Sokchin? The mass killing of Chinese. Most of the Chinese was being killed in the Changi beach there. So I don't know. That's my feel. Well, Singapore Symphony, I don't really go to Symphony. Esplanade, yeah, maybe. Singapore Art Museum, yeah, maybe. This one. I used to stay in Kampong, so I don't fancy that. Hawker, this one, guys, take note. Last 2 days, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong talked about the hawkers, UNESCO stated that this hawker center is one of the best in the whole world that allow people to have cheap and economical and good food for majority of the population in Singapore, that after work or during breakfast, lunch or dinner or supper, they can patronize these hawker centers with a variety of beautiful food, delicious, and all walks of life, different race foods are all there for you to taste and enjoy at a very economical price. But people say, nonsense, Uncle Raymond. I myself go to restaurant, eat better. I myself eat McDonald's, the price is also the same and the portion is very little. Okay lah, depends on which hawker center you go lah, please. Like if you go to Yishun Hawker Center or Tampines Hawker Center or Jurong West Hawker Center, or even in South Sentosa Hawker Center, the price of course different, right? So what I meant here is that you can look at all these. I want a quick one. Okay, let's talk about natural parks. Please explain to me why you choose. Like I choose Garden by the Bay is one of the best. It's no doubt it's a bit expensive in the ticket, but you can see all kinds of plants, fauna and flora. Okay, what about you, Junie? Which one will you choose? Let's talk about nature and parks. Right now, because all these things that you are doing it now is actually helping you in your situation writing skills, where you want to introduce these places to your friends from overseas or even your foreign exchange friend who want to come to Singapore, or you want to propose these places for this student who are going to go to your school and then bring them out for a tour package. Back to you, Junie.
I will choose East Coast Park because
Why?
Because if I bring my friend there, I can like glam there. Like glamping.
Don't blah blah campaign.
No, glamping.
Blah me, you go there and see the girls wearing bikini, swimsuit, suntan, then you pretend to cycle there, then you start to, okay, just kidding.
Okay, then I can ride bicycles, my friend, and you know there's the park there's no like climb the ropes to a very high place, like an obstacle course or something. I don't know.
Oh my God, really? I have
No,
not been in the East Coast Park for donkey years already.
yeah.
Seriously, the last time I went was I brought my daughter and my son. That was, wow, seriously, more than 10 years already. I think there's a lot of changes. I agree. I love East Coast Park. When I was your age, I always go for chalet during the June and December holiday. My godparents will book the place, then we go barbecue, we cycle as usual. Of course, look at girls, normal. That's normal. Jaden, don't look at me like that. I'm not a pervert. I'm
Okay,
normal.
then
I
after
look at
that,
girl is normal, please. That is teenagers age. What else?
then after that I can like wakeboard with my friend, like surfing.
Oh,
but with-
wakeboarding. Yes. One
Yeah.
of my ex-student was very expensive.
It's not expensive.
It's quite expensive. He told me it's quite expensive. I love wakeboarding. I love sea sport. Anything to do with sea sport, I love it, especially surfing. But now I surf, that's it. The whole ocean will dry off. I jump to the ocean, all the water splash out. Yeah. Excuse me, where the person just jumped to the East Coast Park, water please come out. Okay. What else? Jun.
Then after that, there's a skateboarding park also. Then you can like skateboard there.
那边还有没有 McDonald 啊？
Yo, have.
There 吧？you
Yeah.
stay in the East 啊？
No, I stay in the west.
Bloody hell, you stay in the West, go to the East.
Yeah.
Huh? Hey, damn freaking far. I thought you stay in Tampines or Marine Parade. Wow. Hey, but I prefer to stay in the east of Singapore, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't like to stay in the west. If I buy house, I will buy east because all my house are most of the time I stay in the east side and the northern and central. I don't stay in the west. I don't like the west of Singapore. Okay, sorry, I
So
don't have feeling. I'm just saying my personal POV. What else? That's all?
then after that, I can go like fishing with my friend because there's like designated fishing spot.
Hey, seems like anything else?
Then
There's a,
after like fishing, right? They can
there's a hawker center there also, right?
there's a hawker center there.
The food there is damn nice.
Yeah, but it's a bit expensive.
Yeah, agree, totally agree. Crazy at the price. Then the Marine Parade there also, right? Parkway Parade, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, you seems like you know the place super well. You visit there very often.
Yeah. Twice a month.
Twice a month?
No, twice. Like 3 times a month.
Three time a month?
Yeah.
Hello, where you stay? Which part of west side of Singapore? Clementi.
Boon
Huh? Jaden, Boon Lay MRT to all the way, 你头脑进水啊，就你很远呢。But I think I support you 啦，因为
father
因为
drive
Boon
car.
Lay 那边没有什么东西玩的。
Yeah.
But 你去那边是跟你的 girlfriend 去还是跟谁去？
No, my family, they drive car.
Oh, they drive there.
Yeah.
Then myself ask daddy, mommy to 搬去 east side 咯。
No, they still no money.
No, it's not. Don't say no money. 不要讲没有钱。Okay, we got budget constraint or budget. Okay, 不要讲没有钱啊。Never say negative. I see. Wow, your daddy good 啊。Drive all the way there 啊。I think 你的童年一定是很好。I think 有一天你真的赚多钱很多钱。Daddy, mommy, let's move to the east of Singapore. The east of Singapore is always the best. Sorry, I'm not saying the west no good because west got a lot of nice food also. Thank you, Junie. Wow, without doing these places and society, I would never know that you stay in Boon Lay, go all the way to Tampines. Go all the way to East Coast Park. 1 month, 3 times. Wow, fascinating. Thank you very much, Junie. Hanye, what about you?
I will take him to the Gardens by the Bay
Well, why?
because firstly he can enjoy flora and fauna. Cause there's like the cloud garden thing, like the one with the dome and a lot of aircon one.
Yes,
Everything.
agree.
Yeah. There's a lot of like plants there, which you can like take a break from all the city life lah.
Yes, that right now. Away from away from the bustling and stressful city life. Yes, good.
And then he can also like I remember there's a trail at the back along the Marina Barrage thing.
Yes.
lake.
Marina Barrage, yes.
Yeah, the lake.
Seriously, no. The weather so hot, you want to walk, 你慢慢走咯。
I mean, you can also cycle there, skateboard there.
I would
Rollerblade
prefer
there.
you to go to Juni, the East Coast side, to be honest.
Yeah. But then the only thing I go there is because the hawker center satay very good.
Which one? The Marina Barrage?
No, Gardens by the Bay. There's like designated.
贵嘞。
No, but the satay is damn nice, sure.
Oh yeah, agree. I went to eat there before. I ate there before. Yeah, I agree. Not just that, I think there are other parts of satay. Yeah, well done. Then you can add this inside your situation writing. You can say, wow, I can tell you the satays you will enjoy it on Club 9 with these satays, the delicious, all these things. Thank you. What else? That's all? Okay, how about you, Jaden?
I'll ask you a question first. Why you say please do not take your friend to McRitchie Restaurant?
I hesitate to answer you 3 things. First, I don't like this kind of what do you call this forest type of jungle life. I enough for my national service. Okay. Okay, let's be honest. I've been there, charge, sickening, and then the mosquito. And then I'm very scared. There's one time I brought my son to this macritchie. There was snake, cobra, and then got bees. And then never mind, wild boar. So for safety reason. And then I was a teacher before. You know the cross country run, cross country macritchie. And I used to run as a student before when I was in secondary school. So I really hate the place. I won't want to go there unless there's no choice. It's a nice place. So to answer your question, nothing wrong with macritchie, but I will not want to go there and bring back the bad memory of certain parts. And of course, got phobia, okay? Do you know there are people lost inside the forest? Seriously, even though it's such a small reservoir, they got mini forest. There are people who lost. And I don't know, I'm very protective of my children and my students. So I won't want to go there and come out. Wow, it's so tiring, and that's how I feel. Okay, hope I answer your question. So you want to macritchie?
Yeah,
Scout correct now. You're scout, that's why.
but I also have I wouldn't call it traumatic, but I'll call it so-called memorable experience.
Wow, very good. From the negative to a positive, 来讲。
So one time, my mom, she asked me if I wanted to go out on a walk in MacRitchie Reservoir, and I said sure. Don't know why she made me wear jeans.
Make you wear jeans, it's correct what? To
Jeans.
protect the mosquito very hot very hot
Very, yeah,
very uncomfortable, I agree.
Yeah.
You should wear those pants, track pants. Okay then?
And then, you said there were a lot of people being lost. Yeah, I can relate. I almost got lost.
There?
But then I saw.
Wait, you alone
No.
with your mommy?
The group. With
With
a
your
friend.
parents?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we almost got lost, but then we managed to find our way out. In the middle of the reservoir, we found a random golf course.
What?
Golf course.
Oh, golf course. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
golf course. So I think it would be like golf is a good sport. It's considered a luxury sport, right?
Oh, definitely, please. You don't see those secret society or those Grab driver or Grab bicycle one or e-scooter play golf. 对不起我不是狗眼看人低To play a golf you need the club you know the club all those club is few hundred to thousands of dollars carry on.
So I think it would be like a good chance to play some golf, maybe. And then I saw they had the golf carts. It looks fun.
I always love to play golf. It's just that I do not have the handicap. I only play the driving range, and a long time I never play golf. And to honestly tell you, I love to play golf because every time I hit the ball, boom, that sound feel damn shook. Have you played golf before? Driving range?
No, but I can tell because I play billiards.
Oh, you play billiards as well? Oh, same here. I play billiard and snooker. You're free. One day you can come down to Glassroot. We go upstairs. Before it end this year, the whole place going to sayonara. You want, I can invite you to play billiard with me. Okay. The golf, if you want, I can invite you to this Yishun Orchid Country Club. The reason I hit the ball, I feel the stress like being boom 200 meter away or 200 meter away. Damn short, the sound pump. Then it's that 那种解脱to de-stress yourself. Okay, thank you for the three of you the sharing. Next one we move on. Why? Which one will you choose? Back to you, Hanye. Culture and heritage.
I will go to I'll go to Fort Canning Park.
Hey, wait,
Because-
before Jaden. So after that, you found yourself back to your reservoir, everything. Will you still want to go back again?
Yeah, but next time wearing short pants and mosquito spray on.
Yeah. Next time you might wear your swimming trunk, better easier. That's it. I tell you, you behind your ass will be all mosquito bite. Okay, back to you, Hanye. Fort Canning, 为什么?
Because I went to Fort Canning before. It's a very nice place. It's located on the hill, which I think is Fort Canning Hill, and it holds a lot of Singapore's World War II history. Like
Yes.
there's a bunker
Yes.
there, and I remember it was the place where the British was stationed. The secret how do you say, the secret meetings were held at. Right, and it's also a
They
very
also
nice
use that to
place.
fight against the Japanese also.
Mm. And it's very close to the Asian Civilizations Museum. Wait, no, National Museum of Singapore. Sorry.
Mm.
So it's very close to there. So if we just like took a walk around the park, right, then we can go visit the National Museum of Singapore. So that's like
Oh, one stone kill two birds.
yeah. So I think it's like very convenient lah. And then the scenery is also very nice.
So lah. Okay, so to me, okay lah, so okay. That's all. Anyway, the three of you will definitely have to visit Fort Canning once in your lifetime. You know why not? Unless you don't want to get married lah. Okay, if you get married, you must go there. I think it's located there. Of course, some don't need to go there. Like. Some can go to other places, to church, to others, but most of the time the register of marriage is there. How about you, Jaden? Which one?
Fort Canning.
Also Fort Canning.
Yeah.
Yeah, very typical scout. You like to go all these places. Outdoor.
Yeah, it's a very iconic place in Singapore, and like it contains many pieces of history during World War II. Like even a cannon
Yeah.
of the that's all.
Thank you. How about Judy?
I will go to I'm decisive.
Never mind. Just select. So
Okay, I'll
imagine
go
you
to
have these places like during the situation writing. So you have got these few places. You cannot be undecisive. Like you must immediately select one and talk about it because exam the time tickering away. Which one?
I'll go to Chinatown.
Yay! Why?
Because Chinatown, right, during festivals there's gonna be a lot of lights and it's like very nice to take picture of. Then also right, there's gonna be the buildings, right, there's a lot of shopping malls. And there's like places that like have cheap things they sell. Also right, they can also like find a lot of like culture, like a lot of the old buildings, and you can like find all the historical things. Yeah.
You see, Chinatown is the best. If your relative are Chinese, bring them Chinatown overseas because they want to compare their Chinatown overseas in Australia and Singapore. And if these your friends who are non-Chinese, they are Malay, Indians, or Caucasians or other race, it's also good to bring them to Chinatown because you can tell them this is the vibrance of the beautiful place of the Chinese. Usually celebrate the Chinese New Year at this place, right? Thank you. Next one, waterfront. Jaden, which one will you choose?
Sentosa.
Oh, why?
There's a lot of entertainment there. Like what Universal
No,
Studios.
blah blah. You want to see the girls playing beach volleyball? Say so lah. Not entertainment.
Yeah, also got the beach. You reminded me.
Oh, wow, bloody hell! You play along with me, Well
And-
done, man, bro. That's a good boy. Okay, yes, true.
And then got the aquarium also.
Yeah, I thought it closed down already. Or the other one. There's one aquarium closed down. Okay, carry on. I remember there's one closed down already. Carry on.
Okay, and then like the car thingy, what's that?
Go kart. The
No,
tram. The tram.
the thing that looks like LRT.
Tram. The tram. The tram. TRAM. Trams.
Okay, that the trunk.
Nice, man. So stuffy, so hot. No aircon.
Yeah, it's very stuffy, but it's like fun
Convenient. Fun.
fun
Fun.
to like
Okay, fun.
to like sit on it and travel across Sentosa looking outside the window.
A very good bird's eye view. Bird's eye view.
Yeah. And,
Thank you. Any more? Sorry.
no.
Thank you. How about you, Hanye?
I will go to the also go to Sentosa Island.
Why?
Because firstly, Sentosa Island is very renowned in Singapore. It's like
Mm.
if you talk to any stranger on like on the
On the
streets,
road,
if,
on the street, yeah.
yeah, they will likely have heard of Sentosa or have visited.
Oh, inside Sentosa, Jaden, you also got the USS, Universal Studio, right? USS, correct? You never mentioned that. Eh, 我去到 sian 了 leh. Wow, every time the same ride, leh. The Shrek ride and then the what in Elmo ride. Then one, yeah, don't laugh at me, Elmo ride. Then you say, why don't you go to a Transformer ride?
Yeah,
The roller coaster. I cannot.
the Transformer ride is so cool. It's like 3D. So like
I took one before, that one not bad. But the other one is a hell one, the roller coaster. Oh, cannot. After the ambulance come, cannot. All right, that's fair. Okay, how about why Sentosa again?
because firstly, I would think of Resorts World Sentosa because over there is where US is located, and also is like where all the resorts and all
But you are
the
young, cannot go into the casino,
yeah, and all the very luxurious houses are located at. And I think USS is famous because of its as it's the only amusement park in Singapore. And it's also one of the and it also has a lot of fun rides like the roller coasters, the Transformers ride, the Mummy ride, and like many others. So I also so that's why I think they should go visit Sentosa.
Thank you. Hope that one day there's an island called the Disney Island, the Pirates of the Caribbean Islands, where you build more of these fantasy places, a resort or family fun fair or this thing. How about you, Junie? Which one will you go? Which place?
The Changi Broadwalk.
Oh, have you been there before?
Yeah.
How is it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
I can't
It's very
remember I
nice.
did go there. No, sorry.
It's very nice because it's a boardwalk and like firstly you can it's not that hot there because there's a sea breeze coming in. And also right
Is it
when
that
you're
side got a lot of
walking
dinosaur one?
no, there's no dinosaur.
Oh, that one is the Changi Airport there, right? Okay.
Yeah. Then when you're walking on the boardwalk you'll see the beaches. The beaches like always have some like marine life. It was like you know the starfish.
No, I thought you were going to tell me I saw mermaid. Ooh, what this? Junie saw mermaid. Okay. Starfish. So many starfish there. Okay.
No, I saw one starfish and a lot of like seashells. Then I can collect them. But it's like illegal to collect because like
Huh?
they put a sign there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They don't allow you to collect.
What's the reason? Because of the ecosystem.
Yeah, I think so. But I still collect one. Then
You be careful, because sometimes you just need someone to take a picture or camera or no, there's some police officer walk past doing patrolling. Okay, Karen.
alright, then after the boardwalk, I think if my memory isn't wrong, right, then there's another island.
Oh, Coney
And you can
Island,
go
right?
to an
I
island.
think it's a Coney Island. Is it Coney?
Yeah, I think you can go to an island, then the island is like very nice and there's a lot of like parks there, like there's a lot of things things that
Enjoy
like
Island,
drinks. No, like
Sentosa
there's a lot
Island,
of things
or
there.
Kusu Island.
I don't know. It's just like island, I don't know. I forgot the name.
No, that's all. Nothing much, the island.
Yeah, then you can see the airplanes fly the airplanes.
The
Like they fly very close.
Oh, very low and very close.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure, my OBS is in August, and there's a chance that there's a new campsite being built at Coney Island.
Oh, the Coney Island. I went when I was in my JC. Also, we used kayaking and canoeing there. Very nice place. The
So
Coney
that-
Islands actually the one of the rocks look like a frog. Look like a frog. I think
Yeah.
the scout you're going there.
So there's a chance that I'll be going there for my OBS.
So you see, just nice. This month we are talking about places in society. The places that we go will bring back only good memory and bad memory as well, and also a memory that you want to continue. Like thanks to you, Arjuni, you really share a very, very beautiful, interesting story from west of Singapore. Travel all the way to east 1 month 3 times to rejuvenate, to rebonding and rejoice. Wow, not easy. Because your father is going to drive is really very tiring. at least 45 minutes to an hour drive. Correct not, Junie? If you go to expressway,
Yeah.
yeah, come back 1-2 hours. Okay, lah, worth it. Lah. You go there on Saturday or Sunday.
I go there weekdays and weekends.
Ah,
Yeah.
weekday, 你读书嘞?
Yeah, weekdays. Because last time I end school at 1:30. 1:30.
Your school is in the west, right?
Yeah.
I think it's worth it, gentlemen, to spend time traveling rather than spend more times on playing Brawl Star or other games. Okay, so I mean, well done. Okay, we will skip the art and entertainment. This one I think all the places are interesting, but if you ask me, the Singapore Symphony expensive ticket lah. It's not saying we cannot afford lah, but I think Esplanade is really good enough lah. Okay, so let's move on to today's topic. Thank you so much for all your sharing today. Okay, later we'll talk about it. Okay. This is a GP essay, A-level essay. Okay, Hania, can you read to the first? Wait. I worry there's one part being cut off. Oh no, okay, good. Let's go. Over the years,
Over the years, society has undergone countless changes at a dizzying speed that makes it unrecognizable from how the world looked like just 20 years ago. With the advent of technological advancements, we have lauded the growth of the improvements that society has experienced during this time of progress. However, many also worry about the place that heritage and tradition have in society as the world continues to progress. The fear is that as the world progresses, there will be no place for heritage and traditions in the modern world, leading to the eventual demise in favor of progress. This pessimistic outlook, however, may not hold.
thank you. Hold on. The three color highlight, please write down. There will be your vocab words as a homework to find the meanings. Like I say again, every lesson sure got homework. It's whether you want to hand in this vocab word. So by now, you should be about having 20 plus vocab words since last month. Last month got 3 lessons. So plus this one, total will be 25 vocab words. By right, there will be 25 vocab words with 25 sentences with 25 meanings. So that one is optional. You want to hand in, you don't want to hand in, you do on your own. So these are the words that I highlighted will be very useful in your essay writing, definitely. So this paragraph, like thanks to Junie, you see 20 years ago or 30 years ago, when I was like you, Junie, East Coast Park is just chalet, nothing much, nothing more. But now we got wakeboarding with other things that put in. Last time got Big Splash. A Big Splash is where you go in and then you turn round and come down from the tunnel and tube and things like that. And it closed down. So that was my generation. So after 20 years, the places has changed in such a way that the way they enjoy, the way they have this social gathering or family bonding or a place to rejuvenate is different from the past 20, 30 years. Who knows, Junie? By the time when you're a father, you bring your children to the same place, it will be different from what your father had brought you 20 years ago when now you are 40 years old, for example. So things might change. Reason is because the urbans of Singapore, the structure of Singapore, we have to every time make transformation. As you know, you study for social study, right? The infrastructure have to improve, to upgrade, to meet the advent technology. Okay, carry on, may not hold. Carry on, Hanya.
True, hold true the continued progress of society does not have to mean that our heritages will be lost forever. In fact, it could herald a new age in which heritage and traditions regain their preponderant role in society.
Okay, underline these few words. Please go and find the meanings and sentences for this. Herald is a very nice word to use. Predominant roles in society is how they play a very important and vital parts, how they affect the society. Like for example, the Malayan, how can it affect Singapore's identity? The Peranakans, Geylang Serai, Chinatown, or Clarke Quay. You know, there's some statue at the Clarke Quay there. How this shows about the past of Singapore, and of course, Jaden, my cousin. Jaden, my cousin. Sir Stamford Raffles, right? The statue of Sir Stamford Raffles. Okay, what does it tell you? Did it tell you a story? Okay, back to you. Jaden, are you ready? The next paragraph.
The progress of society has in fact allowed for the increasing preservation of heritage and traditions in society. The leaps that society has made in technology and research have allowed traditions and historical events to be better analyzed and documented than ever before. They have allowed us to sift through hundreds of years of heritage and digitize historical records. This ensures that information deemed crucial to the heritage of diverse cultures around the world is safely and securely stored, and that these cultures continue to thrive in the modern world.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can, thank you. Okay, carry on until the public here.
In 2018, one of the world's biggest museums, the Smithsonian, announced that it will be embarking on a grand project to digitize as much of its existing collection of artifacts and fossils, making them more accessible to academics and the general public.
They have to digitize to make the artifacts to come alive. They have to use technology to make these artifacts and all these things so that people can visit the museum. Why they can't dig the past and dig it? Maybe because they lost the things. Maybe they find it's important using their imaginations, their creativity, their innovative, their way of record historical records, and through pictures they start to make it more lively. So you see, all these ancient places and all these ancient artifacts, all these artifacts tells a very important story, and the story is called our culture and heritage. And it is definitely much more important than your science, math, or even languages, because the cultures will tell us who we are. It's just like the Jews. It's just like the Aryans of the Hitlers, the Germany. It's just like the Chinese, the Mongolians, the Malays, the Tamil, the Indians, sorry, or the Japanese, the Koreans, you name it, or the Red Indian in the North America, or the Aborigines. Okay, once it's gone, it's gone. And just like the dodo bird, for example, right? If you want to find out all this, it's like out of the history context. And these are the places that have brought a very significant changes in our society. And that's why the Smithsonians want to preserve and protect and prevent from collapsing. Collapsing means that so that the next, so you tell me for what? None of my business, or I got nothing to do with the Japanese culture, the Korean culture. Why? It's got every culture. Sorry, I suddenly coughed so much. Every culture has a very significant importance in every parts of the society. That's about it. Okay. If you need to know more, of course, you got to study sociology, psychology, philosophy, or the arts of social science and things like that. Thank you very much. Where we stop? Junie, all yours.
This this endeavor not only allows for a more comprehensive catalogue of artifacts to be recorded, but also ensures that the history and heritage of these artifacts are protected should anything happen to the physical artifacts themselves.
It's a country, yes.
Somali,
Somalia is a country, yeah. Somali is the people.
Somali architecture uses
Archive.
archival
Archive, this right now, this one, archive is that means you keep the old records. Right now, archival, that is pronounced archival. Archive is one of the free spot places. So when you archive is a place where you keep all the records, the past records.
archival research and 3D modeling to replicate and preserve buildings from pre-war Mogadishu and
Yeah,
which
it's
were
in Africa.
destroyed. What?
It's in Africa. Mogadishu is in Africa. Okay, carry on.
And which were destroyed during the Somalian Civil War. The Digital Giza project is another such example by digiti- digitizing over 40 years of
Archaeological.
archaeological discoveries online and displaying them through 3D models. Yes, allowed anyone around the world, academic or not, to experience the amazing heritage that the history of Egypt has to offer through the use of modern technology. The digitizing of all these pieces of history allows society to ensure that our heritages are maintained, and as even if events such as the one that brought down the Great Library of Alexandria and destroyed all its historical records and artifacts were to happen. The heritage of this collection will live on in a digital world. Thus, the words progress have created new avenues for us to ensure the preservation of our heritage and traditions by making it easier to protect the artifacts and knowledge that gives life to our heritage. Highlighting how technological advancement and heritage can indeed exist harmoniously within modern society.
No matter how it changed, no matter kind of paradigm shift it changed, no matter how the technology changed. In the past of the technology, when cavemen start to use how to make fire and start to make wheel and axles and start to make how an aeroplane can fly, until today, we have the best technology, but we still cannot forego our heritage, value, traditional, and culture. That's what it means. Thank you. Let's move on. We're going to do this one here. Okay, look at this picture here. Very disgusting. Okay, very disgusting. Look at Hanye, Jaden, and Junie. Look at this picture here. So from now on, do not share with your friends, because these are the three grounds. So I always like to use these pictures. So the four corners, and you can see four corners are all got words like quick line. HPAB is there for health promotion board, and then the quick line here. And then you see the first line here is tell you the foreground. The foreground show that this is a very important information that you need to take note, and the throat of this lady. Then the middle ground, which is the blue color here, the central attraction, show that a very ugly photo. Okay, what you all don't want to see? Very ugly. Okay. And then the background of this one is a gray color. And then quitting is hard. You realize the words is very big and the tonality is very strong. It's bringing a very strong message to tell you that you want to smoke like this, die. So what is the P stand for? What is the purpose of this poster? To tell people to quit smoking. If not, you like her. Is it reliable? Very reliable, because I know some of my friends who have this, got cancer, got lung disease, got whatever problem, health issue. Okay, then this health promotion board is definitely reliable because it's a Singapore government agency. And who is the audience? People who smoke. Second audience, I want to smoke. I look at it, I better don't smoke. Third audience is Hanye want to smoke. I better show this picture to tell Hanye, Junie, and Jaden not to smoke. What is the tagline? Then quitting is harder. What is the tone? Telling you it's a very strong message, a mandate to tell you. Okay, a warning to tell you. A precautions to tell you. And what's the last A? The last A is a list of 8W and 1H. So Junie, last week you attend my social study, right? It's called ice syrup here. Now, what is ice syrups? Ice syrup is also the same thing using source-based questions. I stand for infer. Look at this picture. Horrible, man. No, I'm going to smoke. Then compare a picture like this with a picture that is no smoking. Which picture would you like to be? Of course, the picture is the one with a nice, beautiful face without all these things, right? All these ugly. Is it reliable? Yes, definitely it's reliable. As we know that from young until now, you have been kind of brainwashed that smoking is bad. So, Jaden, very cute. Last 2 days, I went for total defense, police in the primary school. So got one student told me, very primary one student or primary two student, I can't remember. Police officer, why is vaping bad? Isn't smoking also bad? How come smoking never banned? How come we ban vaping? Wow, good question. Oh, Hanye. Right, very good question. Well, I still don't know how to answer this boy, but very good question. Just primary two or primary three, I can't remember. So I say vaping is bad because actually smoking is definitely bad. But yes, but Mr. Police Officer, why we did not ban smoking, but why you ban for vaping? Well, I also don't know how to really answer him. So I tell him that okay, smoking is because it has been all along. No, we smoke, but of course we got pay taxes. Then ask me again, what is taxes? Oh my goodness. We ask a lot of questions, which is good. Then I cut it short. I say, okay, vaping is bad because it's just like taking a fire extinguisher and blow into your mouth. Then you, oh my God, that is really bad. Thank you, sir. For I don't know how to answer him, Jaden and Junie. He just said like taking a fire extinguisher and then you turn it on. Is it good or no good? Very bad. Lucky never say, but the smoke also smoking got the smoke. I haven't find the real answer to answer this. You see, that is talking about reliability and comparison skills of vaping and smoking. In fact, both are equally bad lah. Okay, but vaping is even more serious. But there are a lot of people vape nowadays. And is it useful? Yes, of course. Both are useful in terms of health issue. What's the purpose of showing this picture and the tone? Same, so the eye syrup and prata. So you can use this tool to do your visual graphic text. You can use this tool for your source-based question for history and social study as well. You can use this also for your geography if you want to. But I don't think you can use in math. Sorry. Maybe eye syrup can do that. Okay, without further ado, it's the time to do exam paper. Let's do these 5 questions. Okay, let's go. Send your answer in the Zoom, right? Thank you. As usual, guys. Take note of the 3 ground, the foreground, middle ground, and background. Okay. So just if you print my material, so you just know this is a yeah. So this is the foreground. This is the middle ground. And then the background for all these things here. And then of course you must do this one. Remember the text, the prominent, is it positive, negative, or neutral? It's taken from a print advertisement for a fitness center. And then this one is taken from an email to the fitness. So if you think that both are having the same, please tell me where is the similarity? Which one is not similar? Okay. If you say neither, then of course you have to explain. You do so fast? Haven't started? Oh, okay. I go and pick something. Can see, the 3 of you can see, this will be the last visual graphic text for the next few months. We'll be doing comprehension passage already. So this will be the last visual graphic text, maybe somewhere in June or so. Then we come back again. So this is do a good one. Okay, thank you, Jayden. Let's hear from Han Ye and Junyi. Waiting for Junyi. Readers are asked to join the writer in boycotting. You know what's the meaning of boycotting? That means don't want to go there against it. Thank you, Junyi. All right, let's see the answer. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Next stop. Next stop, Dreamboat. He said that the most effective title for the image in this ring is Next Stop, Dreamboat. Why? Bid farewell to the humids with rusty equipment and discard the tail. So he said, okay, if you are looking for a fitness center to help you achieve tough training that works, no, you're asking you to look for another place for another type of training. Agree now, Jayden? The keywords there. So well, all of you got it wrong, the first one. Okay, so it's Next Stop, Dreambrook. That means you go for a new place. Since you don't want this type of place, I'm going to give you another alternative with exclusive membership and better environments. Why don't you come and join us? The print of these advertisements, let's say, let's see, not say, sorry, encouraging environments. Encouraging suggests what? To give you a new looks of new fresh of quote the paint of life or whatever. Members of the fitness can look forward to coaching. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, Jayden, I get your answer correct. Ken, Hanye. Very good. Three of you got it. Okay, good. Number 3 is unnecessary. Do you get unnecessary? My dear Jayden, can you please don't use 2 words from now on? No? Okay, very dangerous. Some teacher might be kind enough to give you marks or even half mark. I will give you half mark. So please, if say that I think this is not the first time that you do that. Sorry, I might be not, I may be wrong. You say a phrase, right? Identify. Yeah, well, a phrase 2 to 7 words, what's wrong? Correct. But to play safe now, why don't you give at least 5 words? But sometimes too many words also can backfire. So I would say, hey, Junie, cannot lah. Junie, your this one word sarcastic is 100% wrong really. He said a phrase from inside leh. Inside here leh. Here no, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So you are using sarcastically, please say a phrase. You look at identify the phrase in text 2, which is contrary to the image of encouraging. So when you tell you image of encouraging, that means confirm it's not both really. So that one contrasts the other. So the reliability and usefulness are different. So unnecessary sarcastic about my this, you see. And just look again. Now you see here. So please, Anjuni, quote from the text, don't change it. So the best is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 words. If you want to cancel a bit, at least 8 to 9 words. A maximum 10 words. Neither text, neither only Hanye, the first one you got it wrong. Let's say, are asked to join the writer in boycotting. Did they ask them to boycott? No, right? The first one is that don't go to the old one. Join me. I'm not asking you to boycott. If you want to stay on the old one with those rusty gym equipment, go ahead. I don't stop you. But if you have a choice, join me. The second one is that you see, I'm a member of the Prime Fitness. This is the one. While the machine are of excellent quality, I would like to bring you to urgent attention that I spotted mold on one of the trade machine. In addition, the personal trainer who I engaged at the center was, I felt, unnecessarily sarcastic at my progress. I would appreciate if the management could do something. That means you're so fat. You want to have six-pack, Raymond? I think you take a while, no, because you don't really exercise regular, you don't do sit-up. So it's not boycotting, it's the feedback. Text 2 is about feedback, it's about the tonality that is being sarcastic towards the fitness, prime fitness center. Okay, a positive and encouraging tone is adapted in text 2. Is it text 2? Text 1 cannot be text 2. Text 2 definitely is not positive, right? That is the tone. The tone is sarcastically. The word sarcastic already tell you is a negative tone, so therefore it is not positive at all. It's only this one to tell you positive. Calm, well maintained, top of the line, equipments optimized. You see, very positive. Okay. Need more practice. Unfortunately, your school don't have a lot. By right, Jaden and Hani and Juni, do you agree? In the English lesson, that you all should dedicate at least every month 2 or 3 lessons, especially for visual graphic text, and then especially for few lessons for editing. Agree now? Because you need more practice of this. Agree now, Hani? You agree now, Juni? Because I can't see your face. Please thumb up. You agree with me, Juni?
agree.
Agree 就是你只是做2个3个 practice， then 你就要去考试了嘞。可是你 math 很奇怪，math 你有很多 homework，整天你老师给你做那个 practice dy dx dy dx sine cosine tangent，and then got the correct can practice a lot. But this one don't have leh. I don't think it's very fair. So hopefully with this tuition it can help you. Let's go. And this one according follow this order follow this order. This one take 10 minutes can or 5 minutes also can. This is the first time Jaden, Junyi, and Anya. The adjective got a pattern, a formula. Jaden, see math got formula. Adjective also got formula. Wow, must start with number first. Then opinion, size, shape, age, condition. Wow. Are you sure we're going to memorize these when you're doing editing or writing or what? Not necessary. But it's good to know. Some of my students say, no, I based on my instinct, the way the structure a bit not right. So I adjust accordingly based on my instinct, my intuitions. Oh, fair enough. You can use your intuitions or whatever you call it, your sixth sense or your gut feel to change. All right. And this is also good to test you in your editing in a different way. I go and take my cough picture. When you finish, let me know. Once you finish already, you can start to write your reflections. What have you learned from today's lesson? Okay. Oh, so fast ah. Let's go. Ready? Tell me how many you got correct, ah? Jaden, do 1 to 4 for me.
Number one is an orange cotton shirt, a beautiful old woman, an amazing Florida sunset, 12 medium shampoo bottles,
5, 6, 7, 8. Junyi.
Two square blue tables, delicious Italian meal, a stinky bathroom towel, and ugly old yellow bus.
Why don't you say an old yellow ugly bus? Doesn't sound right, Junyi.
Sounds
and
weird.
Jaden. Sounds weird, yes. Sounds like that is how the GPS stand for. The structure of English sounds weird, correct. Well done. That means 你已经懂那个 standard 了啊 very good. Number 9, 10, 11, 12. 韩烨
A large pretty blanket. 5 empty trucks. 3 fun games, and small Chinese trucks.
Hey, why number 9 don't say a large pretty blanket instead no instead of a pretty large blanket. Anything wrong, Han Ye? Why can't we say a large pretty blanket instead of a pretty large blanket?
Because if it's a pretty large blanket, it's like a very a kind
We
of
talk
large
about the
blanket.
color first, is it? The quality first, right? And then we talk about the material, right? Or we talk about the origins, or what is the purpose? Or we talk about the opinion of the shapes. In fact, both also can a large pretty blanket, a pretty large blanket. I find that both is acceptable in my opinion. But because we have to follow the rules here, this one. So don't worry, next lesson we'll talk more about the adjective rules and see how it goes. Don't worry. Thank you so much. Now, meanwhile, the last part of today's lessons, will give me your reflections as well as the places and places don't need already. You really give me very well details just now through the oral presentations. I think Jaden and Hani agree that Juni one is the best about your family going from the East Coast. Give us a very good details. So now with the reflections, please put in your reflections. It's important. Thank you very much. When once you're done, we call it a day. And next week we'll talk more about the adjective. And as some of the students say, oh, today my reflection, I realized that adjectives also got formula. Must follow by the numbers, the size, the color, the origins, the purpose. What all these formulas I didn't know about it, man. Why I put nothing much? And this one, well, must go by this one. Number, opinion, size, shapes. Crazy. Really, man? Do you think the teacher will really follow this, man? I agree with you, Junie and Hanya and Jaden. It go by instinct. It doesn't sound weird or doesn't sound right. It sounds weird or sounds not right. It sounds the structure of English very smooth. Then that's why it's good to use this practice for your editing. So let's finish up. Of course, you got an essay to write. Remember, these 2 essays. By right, today you are supposed to hand in one of the essay. I put this straight to all of you. It's compulsory to hand in 2 essay. When I leave it to you, that means by this year you must hand in. Are you saying October also can hand in? Yes, of course. If you want to lah. If you want to wait until October to hand in, also fine with me. Unless you don't want to continue my tuition, then fair enough. I cannot chase you. As long as you're in my class, I'm going to chase you these 2 essays. Because it's related to your social study, okay? I'm going to get my medicine again. Hey, don't give me 10 words, 20 words. Reflection from now on, you are set 3 already. Don't give me learn how to write summary writing at 80 words. Like this one, like that. Good, Jaden. Very good. Don't give me 10, 20 words. Please. Don't insult your intelligence, please. Also practice 80 words. It's good for your summary writing skill, please. And you
But
know
it's
that you
not
don't
mine,
have a
it's
chance
not
to
mine, it's
practice.
not
Wait,
mine.
sorry, hold on. You don't have a chance to write 80 word summary. Only 1 or 2, 3 times per year you learn how to do summary skill, right? So might as well take this opportunity. Yes, what you want to say?
It's not mine.
Hmm?
I haven't submit yet.
Yeah, I know. I purposely put there to see whether you pay attention or not.哎，不要这么大声啊！哎呀，你笑这么大声而已呀，等下露出马脚。对啦，OK，Junie, read your reflection.
I learned today that digitizing something makes it harder to destroy like historical records. In the passage I learned that Library of Alexandria was burned down and all historical records were burned. I also learned about Singapore from my classmate, like a new campsite on Coney Island and also MacRitchie Reservoir is not a good place to bring foreign friends. I therefore learned that Chinatown is actually having the most benefits from bringing a foreign friend over.
Well, you really pay attention, even though your camera is switched off. I think the Coney Island is not spelled like that. I think it's, if I'm
I
not
don't know how to
mistaken,
spell.
it's like that. I think it's this spelling, Coney Island.
Oh,
I think, you can Google it, I think. Okay, Hanye.
Coney Island should be spelled C-O-N-E-Y.
Huh?
C-O-N-E-Y.
C-O-N, wait, where the freak is my C-O-N,是这样 spell 啊？
Yeah.
OK
Wait,
咯。
no, C-O-N-E-Y.
Oh, Y, correct. C-O-N-E-Y. Yeah, Coney. I remember something like that. Okay, Coney Island. Okay. And it's true, with these digitalizing things, it really makes the art museums and museum more lively, more vivid, and more versatile, and more vibrant. True. Back to you, Hanye. Hello, Mr. Hanye. Firstly,
Hello.
firstly,
Firstly, I learned a lot. Firstly, I learned a lot more about places in Singapore. There are places of interest. No, there are places of interest like Sentosa. Places of
focus, young
recreation.
man, focus. Don't play your broad star. Come on, focus. Like Sentosa?
There are places, like Sentosa, and places of recreation like Marina Barrage, Gardens by the Bay, and Botanic Gardens, and places of relaxation like East Coast Park and MacRitchie Reservoir. Thanks to these, I now can confidently show my foreign friend around if they're visiting Singapore. I also learned about adjectives as they have a specific order to sound fluent.
Yeah, the sound. Yeah, actually, you're right. I love the last and the sound fluent and more structurally like British English. You're absolutely right. Okay, so you see that small exercise. Like next week, we got another exercise similar to this. You say, 不对嘞，读得很怪怪嘞。好像你去哪里吃饭？你去吃饭哪里？觉得 found very funny, right? 你睡觉了没有？没有。你有没有睡觉 ？Correct 了，行业就你，对吗？你吃饱了吗？你妈吃饱了吗？你妈吃饱了吗？我妈还没有吃饱，那你的妈妈吃饱了吗？那个妈是应该在后面来 is a question mark. So the structure is very important 你犯错那个字你整个会闹出笑话。Last but not least, Jaden.
I found out that adjectives has formulas as well, and there's a specific order to it, starting from number all the way to purpose. We all usually just go by instinct. Moreover, I learned about the seven wonders, more about the seven wonders of the world, traditional and modern, especially the story of Taj Mahal, which I find very interesting. I also had learned the experience of my classmates in different iconic spots in Singapore, such as the East Coast Park and the Marina Boardwalk.
I think I learned from the three of you. As a social study history English teacher and also a person who need to let students to know more places, more about the places in Singapore so that you are able to write, and you never know, it might come out in your listening commentary or even your oral presentation, all these things. I think, Johnny, if next year oral exam come out something like this, well, you can bring about your families from Boon Lay to East Coast Park, you will score 100%. I tell you, confirm score one. Okay, I think Jayden and Hani will agree. So to add on, Taj Mahal is not a very interesting story, Jayden. It's a very sad story. Can you imagine? I think he chopped off thousands of architects, people, no, craftsmen, chop off their hand and blind them, no. At the expense of, because he's building a temple that the wife mati 了，死掉了。哇，很夸张这种人。Of course, in the past, those places that they live is very sad They can do all these things to their people. But now you do that, sorry, good luck to you. I think today's lessons has really bring out the essence of not only the places of interest in the past, in the present, and also the interest places in Singapore, but you are able to know details in case they come out in any comprehension passage that you know, oh, I heard the story about the person who cried. Hey, go and Google it, seriously. A lady who cried that bring the Great Wall of China down in English, and you go and Google it. 孟姜哭长城 something like that. Okay, it's a very nice story because it shows the love of the husband who sacrificed and then he come back. He said, you promised to bring my husband back. Bloody hell. Now how come my husband died? And that because of the story, it touched Qin Shi Huang. Seriously. What going to tell me all these things? There were thousands of years. What going to do with my Singapore history? It's about literature. It's about heritage. It's about culture. Okay? So thank you so much for all of you. I really enjoyed the lesson that you all have shared with me all the places. And of course, the GP essay. The GP essay is the one this is if you are really want to go for A level. This is something, a general paper essay. Not easy. Just a quick one. Sorry. Okay, now you know the middle ground, front ground. Okay. And of course, I hope you all never mentioned about this feature. And you also never talk about the middle ground, background, front. Please use that for your social study and your others. And of course, this is an essay. All the yellow highlighted words, vocab words. Okay, it's just only 490 words. By right, it's 800 words. And I shared with one of my, recently I told you I went to the police duty, right? So one of the police officer is a national service boy from Nanyang GC. I said, hey bro, sir, so is it true the general paper as A level still stay has 800 words? I'm telling you now, 800 words. If you want to go JC, a general paper English essay is 800 words. A university is at least 2,000 or more. So if you don't start writing now, you're going to have a problem. Go to JC, you're going to screw up. Okay? I'm telling you right to your face now. So please start to write more. Thank you for the just now the unnecessary hiccups because it's my fault. Okay, I did not clear up my data in